morning, everybody. It's me, Coffee Stitcher. It is the second Sunday in September, although it really doesn't feel like it should be, but it is. How is everybody? That's really good to hear. Alright, so I've got a lot of whip updates to show you. I've got a little bit of haul. We've got a new stitching friend. It's Alice from the Brady Bunch, because, you know, Mego is now back, and they made an Alice doll, and I just had to have it. So, hey, look, I've got an Alice. So, she's my new stitching buddy. The qualities, for those of you who remember Mego, they aren't as good as the original ones. But that's okay, I've got an Alice, that's all that I really care about. Hair in my mouth. Got a lot of whip updates. So yeah, I guess we will dive right on in. We've got a lot to go over today. So, and of course some Q&A. But doodle-doo-doo. So, Linda Coles has several, has a couple of questions. What fabric have you chosen for Lady of the Flag and Fairy Moon? I can think. My Fairy Moon, I'm still deciding on. I'd chosen a fabric, and I loved it. And then I realized I didn't math correctly. My fabric is too small. I was only going to have like a 1/4 inch on either side. So that's not going to work so well. So the cell is on hold. I think I'm actually going to do the same basic color from Ship's Manor. But Erica's waiting to get some more fabric into dyed. If not, I'm going to probably do Celestial from Ship's Manor. So, but for Lady of the Flag, which I will be starting on Tuesday, I got, I thought I'd show it off, but maybe I didn't. I got the Constitution fabric by Primitive Hair. So, and hers, it's 30 count. And hers has the full Constitution printed on it. So, as well as your border, so you know where you're supposed to be at. So, but it's beautiful, and I can't wait to start stitching her. And I am doing the green Mother of Exiles conversion. So, and there are several of the green conversions out there. I don't remember. I think mine might be the Elizabeth Peterson one, but mine may not be. I know I got it from her, but then I think I looked at others, and I don't remember now which one I settled on. So, there's several out there. So, and our name change, it's going to be pretty small. Our original last name and the new one, the part we're changing is the same number of letters, and they both start with S. So, it's going to be a very quick, easy redo. Darla Beckerson wants to know how much longer do I have to go on my hair. I've got about an inch. I'm just about 7 inches now, and I've got to be to 8. So we're getting close. Probably in November. Because I'm definitely ready. Sheila Norwood asks, what are your favorite needles to work with on 14 count Aida? I don't actually do 14 count Aida. I don't really do Aida, I pretty much just do linens or even weaves. But for almost everything, I do a 28 Petite from John James. That's my favorite needle overall. If I'm working on an opalescent fabric, sometimes I will upgrade to like a 26 just to get a little bit thicker needle. I find it helps a little bit with not accidentally piercing the wrong spot. But overall, those are my favorite needles. And 26 is also good if I'm going to have to use Cryonic, because sometimes I have trouble getting the 28 to thread. Laura Gasinis, yes, I do have 35. Well, technically now we're down to 34, because one of them has been UFO'd. But we'll discuss that in a moment. So technically we're down to 34, but since I'm starting Lady of the Flag, that's going to take me back up to 35. Kyle would like to know how the roller frame compares to other skull frames you've had. And I didn't bring my roller frame in here with me. It's much easier to load than either the Quantum, which I hated, or a regular basting frame. So I like that it's a lot easier to load. I haven't been able to get it quite as tight tension-wise as Vana does. I'm still sort of working on that, but I've got it tight enough that I'm okay working with it. It's not a big deal that it's not super, super, super tight. So I've been very pleased with it. So it's easier to load, it's easy to unload, and it gets pretty decent tension. So it's not Q-snap tight, which I knew it wouldn't be, but I'm enjoying it. Ivy Kruger would like to know what I do with a UFO when I get to it. Most of the time a UFO, unless it's one that I just am really against, they go into a different drawer and they just sit there. Sometimes I have, as in the case of Seaflora 2 years ago and Paradise Lost this year, and Things Unseen as well, sometimes they come back out. I don't ever just really completely banish one of, well, this was a bad idea. So, but there is a group that you can adopt things out on. It's called Adopt a Whip. And a lot of people have done that very successfully, and sometimes people will send you the finished one back, or you can just say, you know what, I don't want it back, you have fun with it. So, let's see, and I did actually do tiny decisions, so that's what I'm using instead of the random number generator. And we're doing, last name is still going to be hyphen with my last name at the end, but we're just going to a different name from his family. Melissa, I don't know where you might find the Seaside Kingdom pattern at this point. What they told me at Stitch Niche was Lady of the Flag was first to go, Seaside Kingdom was just right behind it. You might ask around to the mirror groups. There may be some that can say, oh, well, my LNS still has it. You might try Stitcher's Garden in Arkansas. I lucked out there with my buttons for all as well. But I don't at this point, unfortunately, know. I wish I did. I wish I could wave a magic wand so that everyone could have Seaside Kingdom who wanted it. But unfortunately, I can't. And my copy was already promised to somebody else. So mine be's gones. So, yeah. So that's all the Q&A. Alright, so we'll talk about the tiny bit of haul. So I got my... well, I got a couple of digital patterns through Etsy, and I got the Carolyn Manning Halloween Labyrinth, that was the Mystery Sal, and I got several seasonal patterns from Pedal Pusher, because she was having a sale, and she released this really pretty poinsettia one, and I was like, okay, twist my arm, and that was it. So, but I did get my 2 auto ships. I got Farmhouse Christmas and Welcome to the Forest. I know there's one more Farmhouse. I'm not sure how many more Welcome to the Forests there are. It's Country Cottage Needlework. Let's look this up real quick. Country Cottage Needleworks. But doodle 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 doo. We're doing Google search, doing Google search. Doodle 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 doo. It's my little Google dance. And of course now my computer's being slow. I think there were 6, so they may all be in my hot little hand now. But they did not label these terribly well. Here we go, Country Cottage Needleworks, their website, and this was Welcome to the Forest. There's one more, so there were 7 total. So they will both end at the end of this month. Farmhouse has been UFO'd, so technically I'm down 2 now. Farmhouse has been UFO'd. I think I'm just going to salvage the fabric. It makes me too sad to work on it. So, it is not a happening anymore. And then I got some new minders from Mad About Minders. Now, 2 of these, the 2 playbills, Sweeney and Rocky Horror, are going to be part of G's Christmas. So any of his students who are watching this, don't tell him. It's going in his stocking. And then for me, I got the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown Minder, The Magic of Oz. So now I've got 2 book covers. And this is actually the artwork used from the get-go on Magic of Oz. In fact, I've got my, those of you who are curious, since I can actually reach this. Nope. See? So, and this is a late 50s edition, but they used this cover the entire time. And in fact, I don't think this one even got... No, this one did get, I think it was a Roycroft cover. Sorry, didn't mean to flash you all. A little bit of tummy there. So, I got Magic of Oz for me. And then it came with a really cute kitty. Isn't that cute? So, that was my minder stash that I did not need to spend money on and did. Alright. So, that was the haul. So, I guess now we'll go into the whips. Alright, so... First off, with me to San Antonio, I took Red's Treehouse and Paradise Lost, so we'll show those first. On Red's Treehouse, I'm getting so close. It's also, I've been working on it at lunch, too. So there we are. Filling in the acorns, and then I've just got the 2 shades of red left, basically. So there I am. And probably what'll happen is after I get the acorns filled in at work, then I'll just bring it home and finish it, because it'll be just a matter of probably 1 weekend working day. Whoa, sorry, Alice. On Paradise Lost, I did get the leaves done and the blue banner done. Hooray! And I got part of the outline going. So, my goal this month is that I'm going to finish the outline and I'm going to get the giraffe done. So, ta-da! I'm really glad to be working on this one again. I've missed it. Okay, so let's see. So, I've worked on my stocking. So, I got the pants done on Santa. So, this month's goal is going to be to do his shoes and then finish up the stuff that's sort of around him. So, and then we'll just have the top and the bottom part of the stocking. So, probably won't be finished in time for Christmas, but that's okay. I worked on Thorn Castle. And I got the castle finished. So there's Thorn Castle. I'm saving the back stitch for the end because I'm still sort of debating if I want to put black around the windows, and that's going to kind of have to wait until I get stuff done. But for those, because a couple of people have asked, for those curious. That's not it. Here's the full design. So you can see on the black, you lost good portions of it. So I'm doing it on the orange. All right. So one more shot at Thorn Castle. I think I may have breezed a little past these a little quick, so we'll go back and show again. So longer look at Thorn Castle. And the yellows actually show up much better in person. They're not showing up too well on the camera. A little bit longer on Paradise Lost. So there's a giraffe. That's one green leaf over there that's kind of free floating is actually in a giraffe's mouth. So what I ended up doing, I worked on got the blue knocked out, so we'll get the cloud outline done and the giraffe done, and then, and actually I may just try to finish out the cloud outline itself first. Oh no, there's actually more on this page than I thought there was. So I'll work on the giraffe and I'll try and finish the cloud outline, and then while I fill in the cloud, I'll work on the other things in this part of the pattern, of which there are many. There's an angel and a crown and some sort of cat thing that's randomly flying, and a bird and part of another tree. And I didn't realize, actually, now until I looked at it, that really after I do this part of the cloud, there's not a lot of cloud left. There's, that's page 1. I am not going to work that way for a while, but it'll be, I think, on page 4. Oh, wow. Okay, I may skip ahead just a little, because there's literally maybe 30 stitches on this side of the cloud from it being done, so I may just go ahead and skip a little bit ahead and do that, so that way the cloud's done. Oh, the puppy bears are coming in. There are some sweet puppy bears. Yes, they are. Apparently he's going to the bathroom, so I get custody of the puppies for a few. So, I really love Paradise Lost, and it's got, since I've done Mary's sampler, and it's got its companion piece, which is to this, which is the flood. So, alright, so let's see, what else did we work on? We worked on Giant Harry Potter! I've got to order some specific flosses and tweak one more final motif. So I got part of the motifs done, the other part will have to wait. So in this bottom part, there's a howler, and I changed the quill to be Rita's quick quotes quill. I swapped out Scabbers for a wizard card, or a chocolate frog card. Obviously the Birdie Bots Beans stayed. And then up in the top half, I added a Goblet of Fire. So originally my Goblet of Fire was going to be down in the bottom half here. Or maybe it was here. It was in this section. But it was so close to the Tri-Wizard Cup where it was going to have to be. I decided that they were two similar looking shapes and colors, and I didn't like that idea. Where is Phoebe? Oh, there she is. So I switched it. So one of them I have to order some specific floss where I need some silk lame braid, because I want it to be sort of silky but a little actual metallic-y. And then the other I'm still sort of tweaking the final design on. So I will hopefully have those by the end of the month. And then the next time I work on it, my goal is just going to be to finish up the outer border. Because we're almost there. I mean, it's just purple leaves, corner leaves, center. So, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. I worked on the Epic Disney. So, and what I'm doing is I'm actually going to do every other month on the, on them. So, this month is Harry Potter. So, next month will be, I'm showing you the back side. That's not the side you want to see. Uh-oh, where's my... Okay, there we go. I was like, oh no, I lost my needle. Okay. Okay, so here is what I got done. I did Aurora and the spinning wheel. So, there we go. So then when I work on this one next time, the goal is going to be to finish Sleeping Beauty. All right. I worked a little bit on Woodland Fairy. So here's where I am now on her. So she's coming along quite nicely. Oh, I guess I really didn't show that one very long. Not that you could really see that I'd done a lot. So, and I keep thinking that I'm much closer to the bottom of her dress than I actually am. So, all right. So then, I mentioned there was one that was being UFO'd. The Alice Snow Globe has been UFO'd. It came up a couple of times on the wheel. I tried to work on it for a little bit, and I was just not feeling it. So, it was put back into the UFO pile, for now. So, and then since I'm working on, currently Red's Treehouse is my work project, so I picked another one, which is Summer Patchwork, which I don't have handy to show you. But you'll see it when it gets worked on. And the other one that came back out was Cheshire Moon, which I was having a blast working on yesterday, because it was all of the house that you see done, and I'm doing this with Ship's Manners threads, and I love that blue, and I discovered that I miscounted. There should be 4 here. So I have to frog all of this. So, it is going to go to work with me once I finish the fill-in of the acorns, so that I can do that. That's very sad. It's twice that I've had to frog on this house. Right now I've currently got the Fairy Tale Theater conversion of Once Upon a Time on the roll frame. I'm not sure if I just wasn't feeling it last night because I was bummed about Cheshire Moon. I have a little bit of New Start-itis, so I don't know if maybe that was part of it, but I just really didn't accomplish much yesterday after that. So, we're going to work on that some more, but I may end up switching to something else. God only knows. So, anyhow, that's it for me. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next week.